What if I told you that in order to get that girl that you really like, that you've been crushing over for a couple of months now, you just have to follow a comprehensive, like clearly described step by step formula or a system, and you'll get the girl that you like? What if I told you that in order to make a particular sum of money, whatever your target is, like I said in my last video, all you had to do was follow that same system and you'll achieve your goals? What if I tell you that in order to get the marks that you're aiming for in your exams, all you have to do again is follow that comprehensive system, step by step, completely descriptive system, and you'll achieve your goals again? This secret formula of this, or this secret cheat code, actually exists. And this is not some cute girly bullshit. This is not, I'm not gonna tell you just close your eyes and think about this for 20 minutes a day and you'll get what you want to know. This is actual actionable, practical steps that you need to follow, that take time, that take effort, but I guarantee you, if you consistently work upon this, you will get anything that you want. I've been personally using this formula for a long period of time, and this is not something that this is like an amalgamation of things that I've picked up from different sources, from books, from movies, from personal experiences, from my parents, from other people that I look up to. And I've catered it to exactly my needs. And if you think you're somewhere similar to my personality, if you're anything like me, this will work for you as well. So if you're a man who's looking to become better, who's looking to achieve great things in life, you need to learn this formula. You need to learn this cheat code in life that will guarantee success. So if that sounds interesting, keep watching. In one simple phrase or a simple line, the law of attraction. Now, I know this topic or this thing that I just said will be putting off some people, and some people would be clicking off because they'll think this is some bullshit. This is more complicated than just law of attraction. I'm not just gonna be telling you how to visualize. I'm not gonna be telling you to write down things that you want really hard. That is a part of it, but that's not all that I'm gonna be telling you. So if you're actually interested and you actually believe that I can help you out, hear me out. Just hear me out. Conor McGregor, Logan Paul, Shah Rukh Khan. You can pick successful people from absolutely any lane or any field, and you'll find them talking about the law of attraction, how well it worked for them, how it changed their lives, how it helped them become the person that they are right now. The phrase law of attraction or the law of attraction has been abused, has been saturated, has been tossed around so much that it has lost its actual meaning. The basic concept, the concept behind law of attraction is that you throw something out to the universe, you put something in front of the universe, and then it starts throwing it back to you. So basically, if I'll give you an example, so just so you understand. If you remember how, as a child, when you would learn the name of a new car, you'll see it more often in the roads. It's basically that, but it's like more complicated and much more deeper than that. But that's like basically it. That is like how law of attraction works. I personally have used the law of attraction multiple times in my life. I've actually used it like most of my life, but most of the time I was like somewhere doubtful. I was unaware how to actually use it, but I seriously used it. I intentionally used it mostly in. I'll be honest with you. This is kind of shameful for me to admit, but I mostly used it to get girls. Back when I was in school, that was like the most valuable thing for me. Not because I wasn't like having sex or anything. It was just a status thing. So if you dated the hottest girl, if you dated the prettiest girl in school, you were also considered popular. You were also considered the chad of the school. So that is exactly what I did, and that's exactly what I got. So dating the most popular girl got you to be the most popular kid, and that's how I got up in the school hierarchy. Anyway, so most of the times I used it like that, but eventually I grew up, my priorities changed. I wanted to see what a man I am. So I wanted to see my capabilities. I wanted to make myself uncomfortable and push my boundaries, right? So I decided that I'm going to work really hard in my 10th board exams and get the marks that I was aiming for. I was an average kid. I was getting anywhere from 55 to 60% marks. But in my 10 board exams, I aimed for 80% or more. And I'll use the law of attraction. I worked really hard. I studied my ass off, and I had a like system built. I was strategizing for my success. So exactly, I got exactly 80%, not even 80.5. I got 80.4%. So I couldn't really say 80.5%. I couldn't really say 81%. It was exactly 80%. And I repeated the same process in 12th to make sure that 10th was not luck. And again, I got the same results. This time I aimed for 85 and I got 85. So what I'm trying to tell you is there is no way, 0% chance that it won't work for you. Whatever it is that you're trying to win. Like I was below average to an average student, right? To get 80% marks is a big thing. Like it's harder to get a below average student to get to 80% marks. It's relatively easy. It's actually very easy to get a person from 80% to 90% because they already have the habits, they already have the mindset, they already know what to do. But a kid that didn't know how to study at all, didn't know memorization methods, didn't know how the brain actually worked, didn't know short-term memory, long-term memory. I had to learn all those things. I had to learn how to focus. All those things came into being after I implemented the law of attraction. The law of attraction doesn't simply get you the results. That's if you think that is what it does, you're absolutely delusional. If you think you can want something and that you'll get it, it doesn't work that way. The law of attraction will throw opportunities on you to grow. And then you can become worthy of achieving that thing and you could work your ass off and then achieve that thing. That's how the law of attraction works in the most simple way possible. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be effort. It's going to take time. But if you're patient enough, if you're consistent enough, and if you can work hard, law of attraction is like a cheat code that will boost your way to success. Okay. And this is like a secret system that I'm going to be sharing with you. So keep watching. Right. So there's a big problem or there's a huge hole in the law of attraction theory that needs to be addressed. There's a problem that, or there's a disease basically that your brain catches. As soon as it catches that disease, you're just destined to fail. You're guaranteed to fail. Okay? That disease is called laziness. When I say law of attraction, when a lazy mind, a weak mind, a poor person mind, or poor person mentality person hears the law of attraction, or hears the word manifestation, all they're thinking about is basically if you want something bad enough, if you're obsessed about it, if you're living it as your reality and that's all that you're doing, you're begging the universe basically for it. Like, I want that car, and you keep begging the universe for it, and you're really desperate, like, I need that car, I need it for this purpose, for that purpose. You think that the universe is going to oblige and just give it to you because you're how desperate you are, right? That's gay as fuck. That's like the opposite of what a high value man would do. Literal opposite. And that makes you like the opposite of a high value man. And that's a gay little low value man. Begging is pathetic, even if you do it to the universe. Begging is pathetic because it doesn't get you anything ever. And it's also pathetic because you're refusing to do the work to actually achieve that thing, because you know people actually work hard and can achieve that thing, but you refuse to do that. You're saying, I want the easy road. I'll be willing to put down my self-respect and I'll beg you for it. Just give it to me. You're truly the pathetic kind. And I know if you're watching this video, you know those kinds. And I want, the reason I'm telling you this is because I want you to be separated from those kinds of people. Those kind of people that are not willing to do the work. It's truly pathetic. And I don't want you to ever think anyway near that. That's why that's why I'm making sure that you understand it's going to take time, it's going to take effort, it's going to take hard work. But it also guarantees success if you consistently do these three things. Right now, I'm going to describe exactly the system, the step-by-step formula that you need to follow in order to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. And this is exactly how I have over and over again achieved things. That's why I'm so confident when I say that I'm going to hit 10K subscribers this year, because I've done it over and over again. Because I've used this system and I'm using it right now in order to get exactly what I want. If you're ready for this and if you're ready to put in the work, comment down below right now. I'm ready to work hard. and that I'm not a bitch. Okay, so these are the actionable steps. These are the step-by-step formula that I'm going to explain right now. Okay, this is exactly how the law of attraction works. This is also an actionable step. So I need you to grab a pen and paper right now and do this little activity or do this little actionable step with me. Okay. Now, if you're thinking that you're not going to get a pen and paper right now, you'll do it after you watch this video if this seems valuable enough. First of all, fuck you because you're doubting my advice. Second of all, you chances are you won't make it till the end of this video. That would mean that you won't get the value that I'm trying to give you. Even if you just write down, just do this actionable step, it would really open up your mind to new possibilities. So please pause this video right now, grab a pen and paper and do this right now with me. Like I'll give you time. You don't even have to pause. I'll do it with you. Okay? Grab a pen and paper, pause this video and get back to me right now. I'm assuming that you've gotten the pen and paper by now. I need you to write down as many traits as possible of the man that you want to become. Okay? So these are just simple traits. What are the words that you would use to describe that man, right? So I have a list, and this list can be as long as you want, as detailed as you want. It doesn't even have to be just one word. But for the sake of this video and because we're constrained with the time, just write down like 10. So mine are stoic, disciplined, hardworking, patient, consistent, delays gratification, attracted to feminine women, great physique, kind, wears clothes and not a tank top. Okay, so similarly, you make your own list and write down everything that you think the traits of your future man, the high value man that you want to become. All of his traits, write them down right now. And I'll tell you shortly why you need to write these down. Okay. What's interesting is that I'm not going to simply ask you to write these things down. Writing them down does nothing, right? So I need you to start acting this way already. This is the kind of man that you want to become. And this is the kind of man that is actually high value. The traits that I just listed down, I actually right now act this way. I can literally like go one by one and tell you how I'm acting this way, but that would be like a long video. But I need you to start acting this way already, whatever it is in your list. If your list is similar to mine, that's great. That means that we're more alike than you think. That also means that you are maybe more in line with the high value man that you want to become. So what I need you to do is start acting this way already. These are just behavioral traits. You can just inherit them. It's okay if you make mistakes. It's okay if you fall off the wagon sometimes. Just remember that this is the kind of man that you want to become. And that requires you to start acting this way right now. The more you start acting this way, the more you act this way, the more you're going to become this person. Make them your traits. Stop calling them your future traits. Start calling them your traits. This is what is different in my system than anything else that you'll find on YouTube. You actually work towards these things. Just writing them down, reading them every day, it's great. It's amazing. But it's simply just a reminder to your brain. You're not going to actually achieve it until you start working towards it. So what you do is you don't just write it down and fuck off. You write it down and you inherit these traits in it. We're going to write down your life goals. Now, I don't mean your end goals, right? These are not things, right now you don't have to think about the things that you ultimately want to achieve. Of course, it's good to have clarity, and I've told you about it in my how to find your purpose video. But for now, we wanna list down the goals that are going to be the most recent, and that you're going to achieve within this year. Be practical, be mindful, and also be mindful that you have to work towards this and achieve this goal within this year. So mine are also another thing is don't go overboard. Don't have 10 goals. Right, the more you focus, the more you distribute your focus, the less you're going to be able to focus on a particular thing, right? So 1 is great, 2 is okay, 3 is acceptable, but don't go more than 3. Mine are to get to 10k subs on YouTube, make 6 figures monthly, and have a 10 on 10 great physique. That's it. That's all I want to do this year. Right. So here's what exactly you have to do with the list that you've made. This is the progress. This is like a strategy or the plan that you're going to follow, right? I'll take the example of 10 on 10 physique, right? That's one of my goals. So here is the thought process that I go through. This is the kind of journaling that I will do in order to figure out exactly what I have to do in order to achieve what I have to do, right? Things I need to do in order to have a great physique. First of all, compulsory things that are absolutely crucial. I need to work out every day. What workouts to follow, eat clean, how many calories, how much protein, these things I need to figure out, right? So this is also stuff that you need to figure out on the way. You need to know how much protein you have to take. You need to know how much calories you need to intake. All those things are important. Two is things that will aid my journey. This is supplementing your journey basically. Protein powder to stay within calories and still eat my protein every day. Multivitamin so my immunity is good so I don't get sick and miss a day at the gym. Number three, this will enhance the journey even further. This will multiply your progress, right? So a list of things that will further improve your improvements. Learning about the best splits, the best exercises, learning how to get to failure, learning how to eat healthy when traveling, right? So think little bit outside the box, little bit out of the ordinary, and that is how you basically exceed your competition by thinking just a little bit ahead of them. So thinking how to eat healthy while traveling is very beneficial to do. Number four is how to have a comprehensive action plan for the future, right? So for the next 3 months, I'm going to work out every day, eat under my calories, which is 2200 calories, which I figured out, and to get at least 100 grams of protein. I'll follow push pull legs, shoulder push pull legs. That's 7 days. Every single day I work out. There's no rest day in between. But I'm still giving a particular muscle enough time to recover before I hit it again. So it's very well thought, and I also making sure that I go to failure and beyond every day. So have a plan for if you fail. So if I miss a day, what I'm going to do? What if I mess up my diet? What I'm going to do then? What if I'm traveling and I can't work out and I can't get enough calories? What I'm going to do then? So think of ways that you can fuck up and figure out what you're going to do when that happens. So this is not your actual actionable system. This is not the entire system. This is the first step. The entire process that I've told you until now, this is just brain work and just mindset shifts and strategizing. This is not implementing. Now I need you to start implementing all those things after we have planned and made a comprehensive list of things that are compulsory, that are going to aid your process and that are going to supplement your process. And then you're going to make lists like that for every single one of your goals. And then start working towards them. Because unless you start working towards your goal, you're not going to have a direction. Now, after you have made a list like that and you start working towards it, you're in the right direction. You know that. But all you have to do is now boost your progress. Right? Whatever your goal is, start visualization. Now start thinking about it while meditating. Think of the ways that you can fuck up even more. Think of how good it's going to feel when you achieve things. Now is the time to do all those things. Now is the time to start writing down your manifestations every single day. After you have planned and after you have decided that you're going to implement all those things. Because unless you work towards your goal, you can't achieve them. I guarantee it, you can't achieve it. So now I have given you direction. All I need from you is to follow this system, step-by-step system, for as long as you can until you reach your goal. And this goal can always be pushed ahead, right? So it's not like after I reach 10K subscribers, I'm just going to stop YouTube. No. My next goal is going to be 100K, then it's going to be 500K, then million. It's going to keep going up. Similarly for 6 figures a month. That's not my end goal. That is my most recent goal. I'm going to achieve that extremely quickly. And then I push it more further and further and further. That's how you go. That's how you keep improving yourself. That's what self-improvement is about, right? Hopefully you got some value in this video. I'm building a community of high-value men or men who want to become high-value. If you think you're one of them, subscribe right now so my videos find you more often and so I can help you in your own self-improvement journey by videos just like this. And I'll see you in the next video.